What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to unbox and review for you guys Maison Alhambra's Versencia Rouge. So this is a clone of Versace Eros Flame. So I picked this one up for right around 20 bucks on Amazon, and I'll make sure to throw links in the description or whatever, you know, so if you end up being interested, you can buy one. So here, let's take a look at the box itself. Right off the bat, yeah, it's actually a nice presentation. I've always been pleased with the Maison Alhambra fragrances and presentation. They rarely miss their mark, so I've been really pleased with what they've been putting out lately. Maison Alhambra, of course, is owned by Lattafa, so it's kind of that same, it's the parent company, is Lattafa. So this is an eau de parfum, and it's 100 mils, okay? It's embossed with the Versencia Rouge and then the little stag head symbol on the front. So pop this bad boy open. Here is the presentation. They're obviously not trying to hide what it's a clone of. So you can see, yeah, decent presentation. It's a nice translucent red glass there. And the cap is actually, well, it's plastic, but it has a little bit of weight to it. And then of course, metal atomizer collar, okay? So decent presentation. I'll give that maybe a 7.5. Nothing too crazy, but it is a pretty good clone presentation. So the original, it gets a 4.26 out of 5. I mean, the original was a killer fragrance. It's great. It was released in 2018 by Olivier Pichot, was the perfumer behind that. So a lot of great stuff in there. It's got top notes of stuff like mandarin orange, Madagascar pepper, lemon, chinoto, and rosemary, right? So kind of a little bit more citrusy and a little bit more aromatic. Middle notes of geranium, rose, and pepperwood, so very masculine. And then in the base notes, it has some nice sweetness from the vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, cedar, patchouli, and oak moss, of course. So yeah, let's give it a spray. Atomizer could be better, but it's not terrible, okay? So it could be better, it's not terrible there. Great fragrance, love this fragrance. And then, you know, of course, here's the original. So I have worn this a couple of times just to see how longevity is. Longevity was pretty darn good. It's not, I will say it's not as good as the original because the original seems to be a little bit more base heavy, but they're very similar. Again, they're extremely similar, more than 90% similar. Maison Alhambra has been doing a great job. I think the one thing that they could have added a little bit more of, in my opinion, is the vanilla in here. And again, vanilla is a long-lasting base note, and that probably would have helped with the longevity. No big deal. It's a great fragrance. You get 100 milliliters of it for around 20 bucks. Yeah, more than probably 93% similar. Again, the base notes are really only where you see the subtle differences, kind of subtle tweaks. So really, arguably, you could say either one is better. Overall, the fragrance itself, the smell, I would say is at least a 9.5. I love this fragrance. I love Eros Flame, the original. I love this one because again, they're about the same. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Usually I recommend, I didn't end up getting the regular Versace Eros one because I've already found a clone that is super great. You guys know I always hype it up because it's amazing. It's Territoire Desire. I got this one for around like 8 bucks. You can probably still get it on Amazon for like 15, 20 bucks. So that's the only reason I didn't even bother getting the Maison Alhambra one, because I already found pretty much a perfect clone for super cheap. So I always recommend that one over the other brand ones. But yeah, as far as a Eros Flame clone, this is great. So definitely would recommend this one. Let me know what you think in the comments, if you own this one already, or if you own the original, what you think about it. And tell me if there's any other of the new Maison Alhambra fragrances that I should be checking out. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.